Hello, friends. I hope everything's working.
Yeah, or just something.
Or something. Freya certainly noticed that something's happening.
Yep, Freya's working.
Hello. Thank you for coming along. This is our kind of first test stream.
Yeah, it's kind of an episode 0, isn't it?
I don't know if we can call it an episode yet.
Well, that's why it's episode 0, because it's not it's not a proper
that's
episode.
True, yeah. Cool. So I think most of you are probably our friends. So you've probably seen what we're going to do today, but if anybody doesn't know, on Patreon we've been doing paint and chat videos for about a month, just trying out kind of the concept of us having a gentle chat while I paint something.
Yes, you're very much the main thrust of the paint, aren't you?
Oh yeah, no, I do all of the painting. Pete does a lot of the chatting. But so I've been doing that for about a month, and I've been kind of wanting to do something in a live as live setting as possible for a while. So this is just our chance to kind of test drive that and see if anybody likes that to participate in. But cool. So can you flick on the desk cam?
Yes, sorry, I was checking everything was working.
I just want to make sure that everybody can see what we're going to be painting.
That's an important part, isn't it?
Yeah, so I shared this on Twitter and I think Instagram as well earlier, but I took a picture of a stump and that's what we're going to be painting today. Well, I'm going to be painting. You can paint as well if you want, but it'll be you watching me paint tonight, hopefully. Cool. Are we ready to begin?
I think
ready
so.
to begin?
Yeah.
Cool. Lovely.
Can everyone hear us all right and see?
Yeah, can you... this was lagging a little bit. The desk cam was lagging a little bit before we started. So
the desk cam.
What?
It's a phone on a stick.
My phone on a stick was lagging a little bit. So if this is lagging, what normally happens when we film the videos is that it sort of lags a little bit at the beginning and then like evens out. So let me know if it continues lagging like deep into the video, but or stream. But it should sort itself out relatively quickly.
Yes.
Cool. Thanks, Jambud. That is... Stop shouting.
Dog's very angry about the lag.
Sorry, I hope she's not too loud. Cool. So, shall we just get straight into it?
You go for
Can you pop Freya on the floor? Maybe give her a dental
Let's
stick.
pop her on the floor, yes. Oh, well, I didn't know someone would start a motorbike, did I?
Someone's riding their motorbike right outside the house.
Yes. I subtly set the, I used the, I had a kind of intro track with barking in, so now people may not be able to tell the difference between the song and the real dog.
What was the song? Was it Komiku?
I think it was Komiku, yeah.
Cool, okay, so hopefully the motorbike will go quickly and we can just settle into chill painting fun.
Yeah, with occasional punctuation from the dog.
Yes. So you should be able to see the photo of the thing that we're... yeah, that's right, Sean. Komiku that we've learnt about from your streams.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, lovely stuff. So let's get into a bit of painting.
Jambon enjoyed the intro.
That's nice. I'm glad.
It makes it harder to keep up with the chat.
Oh yeah, we've got... So Pete's been setting up all the tech.
Yeah, pin that on me, yeah. No, well, it is, yeah.
I will because
it has been this, it's true. Yeah, it's been this, done it, yeah. Yeah.
But Pete's been setting it all up, and that was supposed to be a heart. That little bit of text behind Komiku. Yeah, I don't know how like emojis and things work in the chat. I'm not very well versed.
Do you know what?
With,
maybe it is a heart on. No, it's not.
I'm not very well. Oh, that's a heart. We talked about this in one of my recent videos, but I can't pronounce English language words that are W's and V's following each other.
What's the one you can't say? Winter vegetables.
Yeah, I can't say that. Which is the only bit of Finnish accent that I have. But so we were on one of my last videos. We were what we were doing. What was I saying? I've forgotten now what I was going to say.
I don't know which of the you were saying.
You were you've been setting up the tech.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And what you've done is you've set up all the hotkeys on. On an external keyboard.
Yeah.
So we've got like a really weird setup where we've got a laptop and then a keyboard attached to the laptop and then 2 monitors, one of which is broken.
And what? Oh yeah, no, yes.
But
to be fair, we've got 2 monitors. One of them kind of belongs in a kind of early noughties computer museum, and the other one belongs in just a bin.
Yeah, one of them has like a punch hole in it. But so Pete set up the hotkeys, but that means that when he goes to type into the stream chat, it flicks between all our screens. So
you might have noticed during the intro.
Yeah, like I don't know if you all were here before we started. All the numbers at the top seem to be quite off from what they actually are in real life, like the stream viewer numbers.
Oh yeah.
But you might have seen us flicking between all the different
scenes.
Scenes is the right word, isn't it?
It is the right word.
Cool. So I'm mixing up a bit of colour to start doing our stump, and I wetted the area that the stump's going to take up on our paper before I started putting colour down, so that it won't have any harsh edges. I don't know how many people watching the stream or even on Patreon are like painters or artists themselves, but I can give more or less like technical kind of commentary depending on what your needs are.
That's a good point. Yeah, if anyone's got a technical question, feel free to ask. But otherwise, I think we'll probably assume that people kind of just want a kind of chill painting chat.
Yeah, background chat.
Yeah.
That's what I enjoy. I've watched a few art streams, not the Twitch ones.
Art streams on Twitch are a real minefield, aren't they?
Yeah, they are horrible. If you go onto the art tag, it's all.
I'm sure some of them are nice, but a lot of them are of a very particular genre, aren't they?
Yeah, it is.
For a very particular demographic. Unpleasant
is what I call it. Mostly. Cool. So that's the shape of our stump. If anybody's good at identifying birds, you can tell me what the bird on top of it is. I think it's either a hooded crow or a jackdaw, which I was trying to Google yesterday. But if somebody knows birds better than I do, you can tell me what it actually is.
Yeah, that's right. I'm just having a look at it now.
You having a look at the bird?
I am.
I saw a good bird on my walk today.
You were saying that, yeah.
I saw what I think was a red kite up a hill today. It was massive, and me and the dog were watching it in a field, like an empty field at the top of a hill, and I was a little bit worried that. So our dog is really small, and she looks like she's probably about rabbit-sized. So imagine if, like,
she looks about kind of bird food, doesn't she? Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. A magpie eating cheesy chips. I've seen a seagull eating cheesy chips. No, a magpie.
No.
Magpies are good though.
And it scavenged them, or was this in nature? Was it in a chip shop or something? Because that would be a more remarkable sight, wouldn't it?
It would be. My granddad Tony, every time he sees a magpie, he says, "Hello, Mr. Magpie."
He does, yeah.
I don't know if that's a reference to something, but he's always said it as long as I can remember.
Oh, we're getting magpie facts in the chat.
No receipts visible.
Yeah. Magpies are notoriously wealthy and can.
So are they wealthy but they steal chips? So.
Well, I mean, yeah. I suppose wealthy people steal stuff. That's
true. That is true. You're not wrong.
I don't want to verge into satire.
Are you going to become like a political straightner?
Yeah, Jambud's hit that one on the head. That's why you say hello to magpie.
Well done. Yeah. Good work. I did not know that.
Because it's supposed to be. There's the thing about magpies. You have to see magpies in a pair as well. It's unlucky to see a single magpie.
Really, is that true?
I think that's magpies.
I don't know.
You're supposed to count them to tell the future.
Oh, is that where the one for sorrow, etc. comes from?
I think it is. Yeah.
Is that magpies?
I think that's magpies.
Interesting. One for sorrow, two for joy.
Probably Google it.
Etc. I don't know what the rest of that rhyme is. Yeah, that's right. Alice. Is that Alice, my friend Alice? I think it must be.
Not that we want to dox anyone in the chat, but
No, I mean,
but
the name
yeah.
Alice is there. So.
Yeah.
Ah, good work. Interesting.
And we know that Alice in particular does
hello. Yes, it is.
Does hate her neighbours.
It is my Alice. Yeah. Which is how I refer to you as.
Oh, good. We're getting more of the lyrics.
Lovely. Good work. Right, so that's our stump starting to take shape. Can you see... oh, hello. Can we see 6 magpies, please? Get loads of gold.
The thing is, I want to stop at 6 as well. If I'd seen 6 magpies and that means I'm going to get gold, I'm going to go out of my way not to see another magpie.
I won't dox anybody, no. If I mention anybody by name, it's by the name that they go by on the chat.
Yeah, the clues were all there with Alice, because we do know she hates her neighbours.
Yes, we do know that. But I'm very glad that you've all joined in.
See, Sean's on side with my magpie opinion. Because you've had because, I mean, to be fair, it depends on the secret, doesn't it? Because, like, if it was, there's the potential for blackmail, which could get you more than...
Yes.
And also, the gold could be, like, £1. That's
true.
gold, isn't it? You're assuming...
Okay.
How much gold do you think a magpie's going to hold?
So is a pound coin, is that gold?
Well, it looks gold. It's probably a bit of gold, isn't it?
Yeah, but lots of things look gold. Is it actual gold in a pound coin? Yeah, you're right, Sean. I think a secret is worse than gold.
Yeah, but there's the burden of knowing someone else's secret, isn't there?
Like, a secret could be, malicious in intent.
It could. You don't know if it's true. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of issues with secrets.
Yeah, there are, aren't there? Right, so I'm going to do...
How's the stump coming along?
Well, the stump coming along, great. I don't know. I mean, I hope you can all see me painting it clearly. Has there been any lag? Can you let me know if there has? I'm hoping not.
It's not smoothish.
We've got this on Pete's screen and then on our telly as well.
Yeah, Jam was out on that. So yeah,
okay.
They are alternately good and bad, which is unfortunate with the girl and boy bit, isn't it?
Yes. Oh, that's grim, isn't it?
But I don't know what that bit means. I don't know.
Is that genuinely supposed to be alternately good and bad for the girl and boy bit as well? Because if so, I'm not on side with the rhyme.
Sorry, I'm Googling it. I'm looking this up. That's true, silver's not bad.
Yeah, to be fair, I'd be alright with silver. Yeah, no, I don't think I support it.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't think we're
pro magpie rhyme.
No, and also I don't think we were assuming that Gemma, because she brought it up, was on the side with the message of the rhyme.
Right, lovely stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Silver's moderate wealth.
Yeah, no,
gold is riches.
Right, guys, we might flip to the break screen just for a second because I need to dry what we've done so far.
Oh, yes.
And it makes quite a loud noise. So
one of our high-tech features.
So you can still see what I'm doing, but...
you'll get some more commentary, probably.
A bit of music in the meantime.
Right. Go, we're back. No, that's the wrong one, but we are back.
That's us.
Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you for liking the dog animation. That's our Freya in illustrated form.
Yes, in what do you call it when it's reverse colours?
What do you mean reverse
colours?
colours?
That dog's white and there's black in it.
Is it white or is it blue?
It's
got a bit of blue.
What a bit of white and blue.
So, Jambud, it's a heat tool. It's the brand is Crafter's Companion, and it's a bit like a little hairdryer. You get these in like Hobbycraft or anywhere online.
But also, a hairdryer would work, wouldn't it?
Well, no. What a hairdryer would do is it would blow air.
Yeah, that's
whereas
true.
that only emits heat.
Yes.
So it's kind of more
It doesn't
effective.
blow the paint around, basically.
Yeah, exactly. So that won't like a hairdryer is too kind of high velocity. I don't know how hot it goes. I've not checked. It probably said on the packaging. Yeah, exactly. The hairdryer I would not recommend as a way to dry your paintings.
In general, if someone
I've known people to like catch their paintings on fire with
if
hair
someone was
dryers.
doing more casual art rather than for an audience live, would you just leave it to air dry?
Yeah, when I'm painting in like the day normally,
in real life,
I sort of wander off while I'm doing it. But as we're going to try and get this done in like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Actually, this might be even shorter than that. But yeah, as we're trying to do this quickly.
Is that to do with the painting or just your faith in the tech?
No, I trust the tech. So this is the same setup we use to film the videos that I put out on Patreon, but and YouTube this week as well. But yeah, it's more so I've not got a lot of faith in our internet connection holding up.
Oh, the internet will be fine. No, that's tempting fate, isn't it?
Yeah, I wouldn't talk too much about that until we're sure that it all works.
No, we foolishly don't have a wired connection, which is
no. Pete's trying to sort that out.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, heat tools are really handy if you're trying to do something quickly. I really recommend it. I've been using one for years as just a good way of kind of speeding up the process. There's kind of long bits of grass around the foot of the stump, which is kind of hard to tell from the little preview image, but because it's got kind of a grassy slope behind it, but there's some long ones back here.
Is this a picture you took?
Yeah, I took this the other day when I was out on a walk with the dog.
Yeah, so it's local to us.
It is local to us, yeah.
A local stump.
Local stump.
Yeah, we thought, we've got the big first stream. What's the big blockbuster to kick it off with? It's kind of a gentle chat and a painting of a stump.
Well, I thought it would be gentle fun. You enjoying the stump, guys? Are stumps your thing? I like stumps.
What future will the picture have?
What future will the log picture have? Where will it go live? Well, it'll live on my social media, and then potentially. Well, I'm sort of working towards a children's book at the moment, and this is kind of me finding the look of that book through unrelated illustrations. Although everything I do is kind of sort of faintly haunting, a little bit ghostly, which is what the children's book that I'm working on at the moment is also about. And this is probably going to be the sort of illustrative style that's going to be in. But I've not done any artwork for it yet.
No. That might be something that we do a little bit on stream as well, mightn't it?
Potentially. Pete's obsessed with the idea of crowdsourcing a children's book and then producing said children's book. Although I think that would be quite hard to
I didn't say it wouldn't be hard.
implement.
Yeah, we've got lots of ideas for things we can do on the stream, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
I mean, a lot of them, like my ideas, they're bad ideas.
There's some good ideas.
I've not really come across them yet, but yeah.
We've just filmed the next Patreon video for this coming Sunday, which is another one of the painting the world with Map Crunch, like randomly suggested locations.
That one was quite fun, actually.
That one was quite fun. And one thing that we discovered while we were sort of talking about the location that's in that I won't reveal because it's in an upcoming video, is that...
Now we give it away.
is that there was... at the location that we were drawing, there was a bit of folklore relating to the Norse goddess of ploughing.
Oh, yeah.
And we had a great chat about that, but I think it would be quite fun to do like a character design stream.
Yeah, we might do that.
Where we look up random mythology and then illustrate characters from that, potentially.
Yeah. Oh, Gemma doesn't want the burden of...
yeah, no, I said much the same when Pete suggested it.
Well, no, my idea is not that... Because you have a solid children's book idea that you're working on at the moment, don't you? And I'm not saying we should tamper with that. I just thought that it's because the way you did it, there's kind of a fun step-by-step guide to writing a children's book, isn't there?
Oh, well, that's one way to do it. Yeah.
But I think that might work as a kind of fun stream thing.
Well, I mean, if anybody wants to do that, we can certainly look into it. I'm not sure how it would work in an interactive way.
No, I'm not really. We'll say, no, we're just thinking of a few different ways we can.
We're keeping things pretty basic at the moment, just because we want to make sure that everything
works,
and like the lag isn't too bad, and we kind of don't struggle to chat.
And that people are interested.
And that people are interested.
You don't want to jump into something interactive and nobody
exactly.
interact.
Although I was sort of coming into this expecting absolutely nobody to turn up. Like I thought that we'd be chatting.
Well,
on our own,
we did promote it in a tactically sparse way, didn't we? We
did. So I sort of thought about it
to keep expectations down.
Yeah. So this is, like we said right at the beginning, this is kind of us trying the platform out for the first time. And then after this, we can maybe go on to more ambitious ideas. But this is literally just us going, will this work? We're not sure.
How's the stump coming along?
Stump's coming along. I'm doing a bit of stump texture.
A bit of stump texture?
Stump texture.
And that's going to find the lines.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about making it look exactly like the stump in the picture. It's just the vague shape. I saw some kids climbing on this very same stump today.
Did you?
Yeah, I think they broke a bit of it off, which I was slightly sad to see, just because it's a nice stump, isn't it?
Also means your picture's going to look inaccurate if someone compares it to the actual stump.
Who's comparing stumps?
Well, no, that's true.
I'm not sure if this is like a bit of wood or if it's like a mushroom. You know those mushrooms that you get on the side of trees? But there's one sort of here.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
It looks like one of those kind of side of tree mushrooms.
What are those side of tree mushrooms?
I don't know what the English word for those is. In Finnish it would be ganza.
That's like tree mushroom?
Well, no, that specific type of like tree mushroom growth thing.
Okay.
Do you know the kind of thing I mean? I'm not sure if that is one, but like those big kind of growths you get on trees sometimes.
Is that a toadstool? What's a toadstool?
No, toadstool's like in
Mario.
like a Mario mushroom.
Yeah, you're right.
Red with white dots.
Oh, that's another one of our stream ideas.
What's one
me
of
to do some kind of live learning Finnish.
Yeah. This is because you've got a complex about learning Finnish.
Well, I'm not complex. I just haven't. I've been in what is quickly turning into a long-term relationship with someone from Finland, a Finn.
Nearly 4 years, guys.
Yeah, so dangerously close to London. And most British people don't know species of mushroom. I don't know species.
Do
of
you
mushroom.
not? So, see, in Finland, in like what's it called? Kindergarten. What's the like preschool?
Yeah, primary school, preschool, infant school.
Infant school, whatever that is, like the lower stage, you learn quite kind of the main mushrooms.
Yeah, well, I mean, luckily for me, Gemma, you have an English surname. I cannot pronounce your family name.
Chicken of the Woods. What's Chicken of the Woods, Sean?
Oh, Chicken of the Woods. Do you know how I know about Chicken of the Woods?
Is it like Chicken of the Sea?
Yeah, it's a rare mushroom. I only know about the chicken of the I only know about the Chicken of the Woods mushroom because it's a plot point in A Midsummer Murders.
Is it?
Yeah, there's one where the
We've
mushroom.
watched all of the Midsummer Murders.
We watched it. There's one where it's a rare mushroom and someone finds it and they kill him.
I can't remember this at all. I can't remember that episode.
I think it's a newish one.
Oh, is it like
I'll look it up.
Modern Midsummer Murders?
I don't
New
know.
Barnaby.
I'm gonna Google it.
Oh, Alice, Chicken of the Sea. So I think it's an American tuna brand, but there's Jamba, you might have listened to the same You're Wrong About as I did, but there's this podcast called You're Wrong About, and they did this brilliant 3-parter kind of deep dive into Jessica Simpson's autobiography. And in it, they talk about this thing in the reality show she used to do, which I hadn't heard of, to be honest, but there was this clip that at the time when whatever the equivalent to viral is at the time. And in it, she asks her then husband if tuna is chicken because the brand is Chicken of the Sea. And that's all I know about Chicken of the Sea. It's a very good podcast series you're wrong about. I heartily recommend it.
Is a Chicken of the Sea brand in America? Hang on, have I got my things?
Hey, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah. Do you want to see some of their branding?
Oh, please. You can flick onto it.
That's some Chicken of the Sea cans.
I mean, it's horrible branding.
Yeah, with a kind of.
It's really ugly. It looks like toilet cleaner.
No idea.
What is that you flicked onto?
Well, I clicked on the picture in it. It's taken me to an article about.
Take us back to the stump. People
back,
are here for stump content.
People are here for the stump.
Yeah, I love Jessica Simpson now. I really feel bad for her for everything she's been through. She's amazing. So it's such a good deep dive. I'm kind of curious about her book, although I don't think I will read it because I read very slowly. It is mixed messaging,
Yeah,
right?
no, that is confused branding, isn't it? What meeting has led to that?
Yeah, I don't get it. It's one of those American things where like they often have very confusing brand names where it's like the thing of the thing. I've seen it before. I can't remember the exact example. Yes, thank you, Stump. Stump content for us all.
We're back to the stump. To be fair, I've set this screen up so you can still see the stump in the corner.
Stump stream. I kind of want to do just like a series of streams where I paint various stumps.
Also, just to prove, I do have a.
Oh.
I can bring to mind any plot of Midsummer Murders. Also, a thing I found out when we were watching the Midsummer Murders is it has a very thorough wiki dedicated to it.
Does it?
If you need to know the cast of a Midsummer Murders, that one had Samantha Bond in. Yeah, Samantha Bond from
I do know
James Bond, and
I've heard of Samantha Bond, although I'm
Outnumbered. You've seen?
Yeah, I have seen.
Sorry, we need to go back to the stump.
Pete once won. Well, no, you didn't. You won a point in a quiz, knowing an obscure Midsummer Murders fact.
Oh yeah, I'm not proud of that.
At Mark Olver's Mac.
His Impossible Mac quiz.
His Impossible Mac quiz. Pete got a question about a Midsummer Murders episode that hadn't aired yet. Yeah. Oh, Sean, if we could do emotes, I would immediately implement a stump.
Yeah,
emote.
That's right. We should aim to try and get to whatever it's called, affiliate status on Twitch, just so we can.
Ambitious.
Just go. Oh, there we go. The dog emote used in real time.
Thank you, John.
Thanks, John, for the host. That's great.
John Tucker has had some of the most funny art streams I've seen.
Yes, having just slagged off all of Art Twitch earlier.
Tucker's stuff is brilliant.
Yeah, if you don't know John's stuff, he's does lots of fun streams, doesn't he?
He does do. He does. He's been doing some stuff relying on kind of the horrible algorithm that shows.
The thumbnails.
The thumbnails in like when you go and browse the art Twitch selection. He's been doing some stuff to cater to that specific audience.
Hi John, yeah, we're painting a stump.
Painting a stump, guys. It's the stump stream. Although we're nearly done on the stump. Hopefully it's looking good to you as well. I know, right? It is a stump.
There's no
Thank you.
There's no denying it's a stump.
Right, so now we're going to start work on the stump dweller. Whatever kind of bird it is. Do you guys recognise what that is? I'm going to say it's probably a hooded crow.
I think Alice is too dedicated to the stump.
No, Alice is the correct level of dedicated to the stump, I think. I'm a big fan of the stump.
That's good. We need to. That's it. If we can hook people in, make them feel attracted to the picture, then we can definitely sell them afterwards.
It's vaguely phallic, isn't it?
It is vague. Yeah, there's probably is. It probably is scoring us some points on the Twitch art algorithms, isn't it?
Good lord. Although, as far as I can tell, it's mainly kind of ladies with large cleavages. That seems to be the main vibe on Twitch art streams.
Yeah, there's a lot of cleavage. A lot of cleavage on off stump.
Yeah.
John's followed us too.
Thank you.
Did the follow alert play?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about how Twitch runs. So, like, this is all Pete's domain. If something works or doesn't work, that's down to Pete.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if anything doesn't work, that will be my fault. Unless it's the art that doesn't work.
The art should work. The art should mainly work.
I think everyone's getting too attached to the stump.
I do feel an ominous energy coming from the stump, to be fair. I feel like it does have some power that we don't know of. I kind of want to do like a stump backdrop almost, like big sort of thunderclouds or something to give off the actual energy of that stump. Because that's the feeling I get from it.
Good. Yeah, what we should do is never refer to the stump again, and then when we unlock emotes, which could be months from now, we'll make a stump emote that only the handful of us here will understand.
The original stumpers.
Yeah.
Shall we do some thunderclouds? How are we feeling on that?
I don't want a collective name to be Stumpers.
No, I don't either.
Team Stump.
Do you know what? I think I'll go for it. I think we're going to do a little bit of thundercloud background here.
It kind of, the weather is hot. It's cloudy in the background though, isn't it?
So ignore the actual background in the reference image. But yeah. I think it's a subdued stump. Like,
why was the tree cut down this?
Well, truly.
You've now made it quite an ominous stump.
Yeah, well, I feel like it's got an energy to it. Not a specifically...
A kind of Children of the Stones energy.
Yes, folk horror stump. The stump has scenery. Yeah, exactly. That is the energy, I think. We were talking about Children of the Stones the other day, weren't we, Pete?
All of our chats seem to come back to Children of the Stones.
That's because you can't ever leave.
It's quite an obscure reference, though.
We've been to Avebury, haven't we, Pete?
We have been to Avebury.
Looked at the actual stones from Children of the Stones.
Good.
The naughty stump is back in business.
Yeah, you're bringing the stump back. If this leads to unleashing an evil, then you can't pin that one on me as a tech issue.
I think I'm willing to allow the stump to have its way with the world.
Good. But you're willing to... Again, there's too much devotion to the stump. Just going to let the stump...
Stump devotees. This is very quickly devolved into a kind of culty...
That's the worry with Twitch. That's why we've put off... That's why we've put off stream for so long, isn't it?
What, because you thought I'd immediately start a cult around a stump?
Start a cult around... Yeah, that's what I said, wasn't it? We don't have many arguments, but that was one of them.
Yeah, the culty stump argument.
Yes. Oh, we're going to have more arguments if we start streaming together, aren't we?
Pete wants to become like one of those kid gamer streamers with a big chair.
Yeah.
A Minecraft streamer. I don't even know what Minecraft is.
I've never played Minecraft.
No.
And I have no way of playing Minecraft.
The only games I play are like indie games or like big sandbox games where I can pretend that everything's nice and just do loads of cooking. Like, I don't know if many of you have played Breath of the Wild, but I was so scared of all the monsters in it that I just spent all my time cooking. Cooking and collecting horses. Which strikes me a bit... it's kind of like Barbie's Dream Horse Adventure.
What, you played Breath of the Wild like Barbie's Dream Horse? Oh, hang on. What did Jamba suspect? Was it that Did she suspect that you would play Breath of the Wild like a Bible game, or that I want to be a Minecraft streamer?
Oh, do you know what, Alice? I used to play RuneScape a bit as a kid in school because it was the only game that anybody knew of So I went to primary school half in Wellingarden City and half in Finland. And in Finland, RuneScape...
In separate times. It wasn't like a commute. You didn't do Monday to Wednesday, Wellingarden City.
No.
Thursday, Jyväskylä. Is that how you say it?
Dog nose on stump.
Oh, yeah. This has been a feature of the video so far, is that... The pictures will all...
yeah, stump cult was inevitable in a way.
Yeah, all the pictures have a kind of dog nose imprint where the dog has eventually just stuck its head on. If we start using solvent paint, it's going to be an issue, isn't it?
Yes, in many ways we're lucky that I only do watercolour and gouache, which is another type of watercolour.
Yes, that's true.
I'm glad we went for the clouds, actually, because I feel like... Fred, can you go somewhere else? Can you
Do you want me to... yeah.
I'm feeling the vibe of the thunderclouds.
Oh.
She did not like being moved.
No, she does not like being moved.
Freja noll. Kaikki on hyvin.
Also, sometimes when she's on my lap here, it's perfect looking at the window height.
Ah, of course it is.
All right.
You can come back up if you want to. Come on. Tushuk. Tulishinshuk. Hop. Hop, hop. Can you see her on the webcam? Maybe you can.
I can see her on that one if I do that.
Oh, yeah, there she is. Up! Oh, you're falling off. Yeah. Right, let's get back to stumping. We're nearly done on the stump. This has been really quick.
Yeah, the stump is coming along.
Settle down. Sit there. If you hear me speaking in Finnish during any of these, it's because the dog mainly only understands Finnish. And that's kind of all the Finnish that you know as well, isn't it, Pip?
Oh yeah, no. The only Finnish I know is basically dog commands, isn't it?
Can I get this to? I'm just going to move the camera a little bit because it's a bit far from the stump. I want you to be able to see.
Don't want to get closer to the stump. Okay, go on there.
There you go. Can you see it better now?
Is that a better view of the stump?
Well, I brought it a bit closer so that you can actually see it because we've not used up the whole paper. I'm going to trim the paper after we're done so that it's kind of more central. And I'm just going to do a little bit of darker grey into these clouds, just to give it a more ominous air. Which is a nice thing you can do if your paint's still wet, because this is all going to dry kind of loose and fun.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Can you hear the dog licking my hand?
I mean, I can.
Yeah. Hopefully that doesn't sound too appalling at the other end. Some people really don't like the noise of dog mouth.
Dog mouth?
Dog mouth.
That sounds like a kind of...
Or like even people mouth.
That sounds like a kind of town in Cornwall somewhere, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah, Hyvä is good. So, yeah, that is one of the ones you know as well.
Oh, yeah, no, that is literally me, isn't it? Yeah, because that's the same thing. I mean, I can say your surname because you have an English surname.
Yes.
But I cannot say your family name, can I? Which is
yeah,
like Simoki.
I mean, it really isn't that. I'm afraid I didn't like you saying that either.
Something like that.
No, my Finnish family's surname is Simojoki, which...
there's nothing like I said, yeah.
Which roughly translated means salmon river. And my granddad's name is Simo Simojoki, which means salmon river. And I for a long time thought about changing my surname to theirs because of complicated family stuff.
Yes. What is this?
Oh, do you want to flick onto the big one so that you can actually show that? That's the family crest, which I know has like horrible kind of white power connotations to it.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. Yeah.
I received that as part of a stipend. Is that the right word? Is that an English word?
I think so.
So my Finnish family.
This has got more negative energy than the stipend.
When I applied for university in the UK, I won the family stipend thing, which was only like €100.
Oh, yeah, what for leaving the country?
For leaving the country. Yeah. Basically, the reason I won it was because they want to like spread the good name of the family, yeah. And I don't even have their family name, but I did briefly think about it, just to get rid of my dad's surname.
the main reason you want to get married?
Golehmainen.
Oh, I couldn't say that either.
I know somebody with that same surname. It's quite a common one. It's a bit like Jones over here.
Can you explain the family stipend again for me?
Oh, the family stipend. It's like a prize to, like a small monetary prize for kind of doing good work in the name of the family abroad, which is very vague.
Where did it come from?
So, on my Finnish family side, you can look this up. There's there's a kind of Finnish bishop.
Actually, you're probably in Crusader Kings.
Yeah. No, Alice, it's not a common thing. It's.
I don't think it's even a common thing in Finland, is it?
No, it's a really weird thing that I've not heard of any other families having, and like this is like I think it's vaguely churchy. Maybe I'm not sure.
You did go to kind of church camp.
Oh, in Finland, everybody goes to church camp. When you're 15, you go to church camp and get your marriage license thing.
Your marriage license.
Yeah, so that you can get married when you're older.
You get that comfortable. Is that? And what that? What do you have to do? Is it similar to getting a driving license?
Well, kind of. You have to do loads of work. It's a good flag, to be fair. We also have a tiara.
I'll bring it back.
I'll show you a photo if Pete goes onto the family website.
Oh, okay, I can do that. Yeah.
Now, see, the sort of thing you do if there's a mansion. No, our family doesn't have a mansion, but that would look good. Like hung up in a kind of grand hall.
You seem to have come on the real tail end of family wealth, don't you?
Well, we don't have family wealth. Like that's
someone
the thing.
At some point must have had a mansion.
So it's kind of I think it's a religious thing. I'm gonna say. Okay, can you go on to SIMOJOKI?
Yeah.
And then.
.com.
No, I think it's.
Oh, it's a river.
Yeah, but and then go. SUKU, and yeah, so it's that. So can you go on to there?
Oh, this is going to be fun. If we're going to,
Pete, can you go on?
If we were going to do this in,
so that's the family website, right? And
shall I Google Translate?
Yeah, I'll find you the. Korvia means pictures in Finnish. So
see, I told you a Finnish stream would be gold.
Oh no, that's not actually what I'm looking for. I'm trying to find you a picture of the. Oh, here we go.
Who set up the family website?
I have no idea. It's like somebody down the line. I know, right? This looks
Is this you?
This looks really white supremacist, and I'm not comfortable with it. But I'm trying to find you a picture of the tiara. Hold on, can you hold the dog for a second so that I can actually go on the website?
A perch for the dog.
Dog perch. Yeah, if you
I know.
If you donate loads, which I don't expect any of you to do not feel pressured by that in any way at all. I know that.
Oh no! The dog was angry about the idea of donation.
She is not comfortable with talking about donations.
No.
Shush. But do not feel pressured by that at all. Freya, shush. Sorry, I've really got obsessed with the idea of showing this thing now.
I didn't know you had a family website.
This is something to do with the family. I don't know what it is.
What?
My grandma makes these like doily things that you can see in the background. I think that's to do with that, maybe. But
so who maintains this website? Because I've met your family.
I don't know.
I've met a lot of your family, and none of them seem like they could.
Here we go. We've got it in English. Well, I mean.
Yeah, I want to know a lot about. I think there's a family website stream coming soon, where we'll just go through elements of the family websites. Maybe we could redesign the family website for the for the 18th century. I
don't think I can because I'm not very good at web design, but. Shall we get Fox Dog Studios to do that for us?
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
Pete, shall we get back to the stump? I'm
sorry.
I'll show you the tiara on another occasion because I couldn't find it quickly.
No, we will do some kind of. I'll have to think about it. We'll do some kind of. We will do a family website stream, Sean. Yeah, we'll get onto. We'll get onto.
Yeah, I think we need to get onto the family on Foxdog. Although none of my Finnish family speak English, so that might be a problem. Right, Pete, can you flick onto the desk? Oh no, you are on the desk.
We're on the
Sorry,
desk. We're ahead of the game on
different.
tech.
I think we're nearly done with the stump.
Yeah, I think so. I do think what
shall
we
we do that? We'll do that next time,
What
maybe.
we might do soon, I'm not sure on the stream again, it might be the weekend. Depends how this, well, see how this goes. It's going now, isn't it?
Yeah.
What
you think, Jamba? Do you think it will be fine that none of my family speak?
Yeah, explain this thing. Explain the thing that happened with your mum trying to tell your grandparents how to make the football come on the TV.
Oh,
because you called them up and then it was a phone-based app. And then
so Mum was trying to explain to my Finnish grandparents kind of the Finnish equivalent of iPlayer, and she phoned
What is the Finnish equivalent of iPlayer?
Ruutu.
Ruutu.
Ruutu, which means square.
Square.
Yeah.
Good.
So she was trying to explain that, and she called my grandma on her phone, which is also where she was trying to get the app to work from. And so it ended up being a phone call where that was happening while also my granddad was calling my mum from his like Nokia brick phone, and my grandma then ringing off.
Does everyone
ring back?
Yeah.
And nobody being able to run this app.
No, so basically they're not going to be able to design a website.
No, exactly.
Does everyone because Nokia is a Finnish company, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's one of the famous things.
Nokia's a place in Finland.
The famous things from Finland are Nokia phones and Angry Birds.
My mum develops language learning games.
That's right, yeah.
Computer games for children with dyslexia. And one of the companies that she's worked with is Rovio, which is the company that makes Angry Birds. Yeah. But yeah, everybody in Finland basically knows each other because there's only like 3 of us.
What, 3 Finns?
Which I know is the kind of thing that like every Finnish stand-up, or even every like non-English stand-up does.
I don't think they're going to know the cliched references of Finnish stand-ups.
No, that's true. If you've do you lot know Ismo Leikola? Ismo?
Ismo, yeah.
Ismo is how you'd say it in Finnish.
He was at the Fringe this year, wasn't he?
He's been at the Fringe a few times. Yeah. He won some big American comedy
didn't he win the Best Comedian in the World competition?
Yeah. He's from my hometown.
Yeah.
And I do sort of know him.
this chat is moving. The speed of the chat is quite rapid.
Oh, sorry, I got overexcited. But that's the kind of thing that every Finnish person says is that we all know each other because there's like 3 of us total.
So I've met more of them than I think.
What, more Finnish people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were supposed to be in Finland now, weren't we?
We were supposed to be in Finland now. We were supposed to be in Finland 4 days ago.
Yeah.
And then a pandemic happened and we are no longer.
Yeah, sorry to break it to you guys. If you've not heard, there's a pandemic out there and it's a real pain.
I think we're nearly done on the stump. Maybe I'll do a little bit more detail on our. I'm gonna go out there and say I think it's a hooded crow. I'm leaning away from jackdaw.
Try and Google hooded crow.
I did a bit of pre-stream googling. I'm pretty sure it's a hooded crow.
I'll leave the family website for now, although we will definitely come back to that for our next stream.
I'd kind of like to zoom in, but I'm afraid of moving our my phone, which is the thing that is filming the desk.
You mean the webcam, the desk cam?
Desk cam.
I can probably zoom in manually.
No, Pete, don't go messing with it. We'll sort it out for the next one so that we've got one that's zoomed in.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That hasn't occurred to me before because I very rarely do very small detail that you can't see, but I'll scan this in as well. I'll show you all the picture once we're done. This is the disadvantage of doing traditional media instead of digital on stream, is that I can't show you stuff close up. And you can't get like a full view of the thing like straight on because I don't have anything to attach my tripod onto. But yeah, I think we're nearly there. I think this is practically done. How long's the stream been, Pete?
About an hour.
About an hour. I think that's a good amount of time for a stream. And I hope you guys have enjoyed watching the stump take form. Enjoyed learning about the family website, which we will do more on next time.
Does your mum know more about the family website?
Actually, my mum will know more about it. So we'll prepare better before we start the next one, and we'll have some family stream fun.
Jambud is a fan of the stump.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad you like it, Jambud. I'm just signing my name down the bottom.
It has been a eventful chat.
It has been. I think we all came in slightly overexcited and giddy about whether this will work or not.
Well, two things happened. I broke everything when I was typing the name of the stream. And broke the
Yeah.
But also, just when I wanted to turn everything on, the camera didn't work.
Yes.
So I was worried that we wouldn't.
I was briefly worried that there wouldn't be a
nothing was
stream
going to happen at all. So it has held together all right.
I think we're done on Stump.
You think so?
For tonight, I think so.
For tonight.
For
To Stump episode 2.
To Stump episode 2. Maybe I need to find a secondary Stump. I'm just going to add a little bit of shadow here. But yeah, I think we're done on Stump, gang. I'm glad that you joined us in making this tribute to our new overlord, the Stump.
The Stump.
And hopefully for the next one we'll have some cool ideas kind of ready to go before we get going. Thank you, Alice. I'm really glad that you joined in. And thank you so much for just spending a bit of your evening with us. It's really nice to see that this, as a format, seems to work quite nicely. Yeah,
no, I think this is...
thank you, Manchester Red. No, it's really sweet of you. I'm glad that you've joined in and that the chat also got involved.
Yeah,
I thought that was really nice because often when I do stuff, it's sort of like shouting into the void.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to do this and kind of have a bit more interaction, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been genuinely really nice. I'm very glad that we tried this.
Yeah, we'll definitely do more of these.
Yeah, definitely. We don't have like a set date or time or anything planned, but
no, we might do one. We could do one at the weekend, couldn't we?
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe not Sunday. Maybe Saturday.
Yeah, maybe Saturday. We'll see.
We'll tweet anyway, won't we?
We'll tweet about it. You all found this, I assume, through Twitter or my Patreon. Wherever you find stuff, we'll tell you about it there again. But yeah, I think we're done. Thank you so much for joining in with us, and we'll be back soon.
Do you want to go to the?
Yeah, thanks, Jambud. Right. What I'll probably do is I'll whack up the video of this stream over on YouTube so that people can see it and see what our vibe is, and that'll be free for everybody to view because I know that a lot of my stuff is Patreon only, but I think these are nice to share with everybody.
Yeah, we'll stick the video.
Yeah, I'll stick it up there, and thank you again for joining in with us. It's been really lovely. It's been a very nice chill evening with you lot. Freya's fallen asleep on my shoulder. See you all again soon. Pete, can you make sure everything is sort of done and
make sure everything's done?
Yeah. I can't operate the slobs. Is it?
Slobs. You want me to make it go away?
No, I mean
make it so that people can't see into our house anymore.
Yeah. I think we're done. Thanks, Jambud. Bye. See you soon.
Everyone. Yeah, we'll see you soon.
Freya says bye.